All right. I'm not sure if I'm live. I got to figure this out. I'm going to go on to YouTube right now and figure out if we're doing this live. We're doing this live. Let's see. Am I live? Am I not live? If somebody's there and watching, let me know. I'm using the StreamYard thing. Don't know if it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing or not supposed to be doing. I think it is. Hey, Nasfis, you're there. It looks like I'm on. Perfect. I appreciate it. Holy crap. We're actually live. I try to do this a couple minutes early just to see if I could get these kinks out. I'm going to be putting in the link to anybody that wants to join on with me. I'm giving an open access to people. I don't know if you want to come on, if you don't want to come on, or whatever you want to do. But I'm giving you the option. You know, today's that special day of the week again. It's New Comic Book Day. As you can tell, graphics here. I know I'm getting fancy. I'm getting really, really fancy, people, with all my fancy dancy graphics. And just like every New Comic Book Day, I picked up a bunch of books. I'm going to do my show and tell the way everybody else does. I got some funky other stuff from the discount bins that I got as well. But I don't want to do this the way I usually do this and kind of talk about it at the end of the video. I'm going to be nice to everybody and talk about the giveaway here in the beginning. That way everybody knows what they have to do. I've decided and I figured out how I want to do this. So this is going to be the official giveaway video. Hey, Bronze Age, how you doing? No, it didn't need it to the giveaway, Bronze Age. By the way, if you want to hop in, I got the link in the chat. Giving access to everybody that wants to hop in, talk, and maybe plug whatever they're doing at this time. I know that you're doing late night tonight. Love to hear about some things coming up tonight. But we're going to do this a little different. Why? Because I'm a little different. We're talking about your dislike. Oh, right. I'm actually looking forward to that. That means I got to take my stay awake pills and stay up here because I'm in the East Coast, damn it. And I'm old and can't stay up late. I'll do my best. So what I am going to be doing for this giveaway, I'm going to keep it a little bit of a mystery what I'm going to give away. Okay? A little bit. What I will say is that I will be giving out something that I find particularly interesting. It's going to be a few little things here. You're just a vampire. The late night shows are for vampires. I love it though, actually, because you're unfiltered. Hey, Mars, how's it going? I'm going to be giving away something that is particularly interesting to me, that I find intriguing, that I find unique, that I find a little bit, my kind of thing. I'm going to be putting in something that's a little bit of speculation, maybe a key that I think people can sit on and hope that they're going to make billions of dollars through that speculation key. I'm going to give something away that is something that's in the, that's being talked about, that the community is liking and that kind of thing. So I'm going to put a few things together, like almost like a little bundle a little bundle of comics are going to go together into this giveaway. Okay. Now, how to enter it, I'm going to have to ask my co-host to join me for a second. I took him out of the basement. I took my co-host out of the basement just for a few minutes so he could help me with this giveaway. All right, come on. You only got 1 second to really shine now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, as you can see, the Kool-Aid Man's here. And whenever the Kool-Aid Man here, we got to do the oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, stop it. Oh, you're going back to the basement. And hey, Uzumaki, how are you doing? So in order to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is hashtag oh yeah. Just the same way it's spelled here. You see that? Oh yeah. No exclamation. Just oh yeah. Hashtag oh yeah. You do that hashtag oh yeah on this video. And what I'm going to do in about a week from now, I'm going to take all the oh yeah comments and I'm going to pick a random winner, just a random winner out of there, and then that person will get they'll get the giveaway, and I'll show it on that video where I pick out the name, and they'll see what they're going to get. You just got to trust me that it's going to be cool. It will have to be on the regular comments, Bronze, because that's a very good point. I appreciate that you bring that up. It will have to be in the regular comments, because I want to give people a chance that are not watching this live to be able to participate. So for the people that will participate in the live chat as well, I'm going to pick out somebody to get something else too on that same video. So I'm going to give two things away. I'm going to give that mystery little bundle for all the people that are hashtagging oh yeah. Stop it. I told you, you're going to go back in the basement. And the people that are in the live chat during that video will actually get something else too. So I'm going to give a participation and a thank you to everybody that jumps on whenever I live stream, and at the same time, the people that watch on the replays as well. I think it has to be fair for people to get stuff. Now, is it going to be a massive bundle? No, but it's going to be a really nice giveaway. At least I think it is. And if you don't think so, it's free. I'm giving it away. You could give it away. You could wipe your ass with it. You could sell it. You can make a video and tell me how much it sucks, but it's free and I'm giving it to you. You know, so that's the whole point of that giveaway. So that's what we're going to be doing with that. You know, so you're going back in the basement now. Oh yeah, no, you're going back to the basement. Damn it, Kool-Aid Man. You're done. You're done, my friend. You're done. I had it with you. Okay. So it's New Comic Book Day. Oh, one more thing I'm going to get into. Bronze Age Nerd actually said something about the dislike challenge. I'm very, very disillusioned by it. I'm very disillusioned by it. It's having adverse effects on me. So first of all, people are actually liking it instead of disliking it. Who goes and freaking likes a video that you ask people to dislike it? I think they're trolling me. And then on top of it, people subscribe. That's why I'm doing a giveaway, because I got over 150 since then. I didn't get like 1 million views out of it, but I got over 150. So now I got to give a giveaway, which I am, and I'm very happy to do. But I'm hoping over time we're going to get a lot of dislikes on that. The whole point of it is to be able to test the algorithm and see how bad it could get. Yes, trolls, YouTube trolls. There's even a guy that commented on my damn video that's called YouTube troll. Yeah. It's freaking bonkers. Freaking bonkers. I'm going to put the link again into the live chat for anybody that wants to hop in with me. If you want to hop in, that'll be great. If you don't, that's great. I got no problem. As you guys know, I never have a problem talking by myself and rambling. Never got a problem with that. So I address those two things. Let me also make a couple shout outs. While I got everybody's attention, I'm going to shout out a few people. First of all, I'm going to shout out everybody that's in this chat, because without you, I'd be talking to myself. So let's start with Nas Feast. Thank you very much for jumping onto my chats all the time and commenting and dealing with my insanity. Bronze Age, as always, you're much appreciated. Love chatting with you online and through Messenger and talk about our crazy stuff. You got a great channel. You got really, really good concept with this late night thing. I appreciate you. And I'm sure many, many other people in the community appreciate you as well. Then we got SSGSS Uzumaki. I just call you Uzumaki. Sorry if I do mess up your SSGSS8, whatever you are. Uzumaki. You're like an Uzumaki man. So I appreciate you. You've been jumping on and off left and right. Been great. You've been really, really great. And from what it looks like, there's another person lurking around. I don't know who the other person lurking around is, but I appreciate you too. So, and then there we go, Nicole. Thank you for joining us, Nicole. You're much appreciated as well. You've been jumping onto my streams lately, commenting, and you're really appreciated. So I definitely appreciate everybody in the live stream. I appreciate Evil Comics for being the very first person to ever jump in onto one of my live streams and testing out this damn StreamYard thing with me. I appreciate Sleeping Comics, who jumped on last stream as well, and he talked a little bit about the NFT insanity that we're experiencing right now. And of course, Tylox, the Mighty. He needs no introduction. The guy got a luscious mullet and a beautiful Hulk Hogan handlebar mustache, which needs no introduction. Great guys. They're really, really great parts of the community. I appreciate all of them. I appreciate all of you guys. I can't believe that we're at 150 subscribers. I really didn't think I would get to 50 subscribers. I didn't think I would get to 15 subscribers. I'm doing this to be therapy for myself. I'm just coming on, making videos, streaming live, ranting, saying what's on my mind, and doing whatever I think I need to do. There's a few other people that have been really great supporters of the channel, and people that have really given me a lot of support and very positive feedback and really nice things. So I'm gonna take a second to say them as well. Slim Comics, great guy, jumps on all the time. He lets me onto his live streams all the time. Really, really good guy. Go check out his channel as well. By the way, everybody I'm mentioning, you better go check out their channels because they're freaking awesome. You probably already know about them. I don't have to tell you that. But this is just for the people that just stumble in on the stream or stumble in on the replay and don't know anything. So I'm just letting you know, you know what? I'm going to take the effort to actually put everybody I'm mentioning right now, everybody, I hope I remember everybody. I am going to put everybody I'm mentioning right now, their links into the description. You could go and click on them and enjoy their channels and subscribe to them and love them and yell at them and comment and whatever you want to do. But they're great. They're great. Slim is great. He's a riot. Honestly, I'm waiting for the day where I say something that really is going to break him. The guy is so stonewall. I would never want to play poker with him. I can't get a reaction at him no matter what I do. If you've ever seen me go on to the live streams with some of the stuff I say to him, the blank stare he gives me every time is priceless. It really is. It really, really is. I'm also gonna um, give a big shout out to X11 Bravo. Really, really great community member. Does a lot of great things. He's telling me about all the awesome things that he's been doing for the veterans, making bundles of comics to send out to veterans. Put a little bit of smile and happiness in all our military forces. Really good guy. Oh, you enjoy yelling at people on the internet? Yeah, well, yeah, that's a really good reason to be on the internet, Bronze Age. It really is. It really is. X11, he does a lot of great things. Um, Thumbs up. I really, really appreciate what he's been doing for the community. Journal, Journal. If everybody doesn't know Journal, I don't know what you're doing, because this guy has one of these bigger channels. He's got, like, I don't know, freaking thousands of subscribers. He's got his opinions. I do a little bit of back and forth with him. We get into, like, our little personal squabbles about, cameos or full appearances and that kind of thing. But he's a really great guy. Been on and off with him between the comments and the messaging and private messaging and sending voicemails to each other. He's a really, really good guy. Definitely good to watch. Definitely he's got some unique opinions, and that's what I enjoy. Unique opinions. I hate cookie cutter crap. If you notice, I do not like cookie cutter crap. I really don't like it when people say, "Oh, this is the top 10 and this is what you should buy." Why? Because that's what Comic Link says, or that's what Cover Price says, or this is what blah 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 says. Well, you know what? I could go on the freaking website and look at what they say. I don't need that. I like you. I like when, if I'm watching, like, the videos that I enjoy the best are the ones that give me a little bit of you, and I could understand where you're coming from. That's what I appreciate. If I want to know what the top 10 and the trendsetters and all that stuff is, then I might as well just go on the websites and look at them as hell, or read them, and I don't have to hear your squealy little voice tell me, yeah, buy this, buy that, blah, 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 blah. That's not me. That's not me. That's why, there's a lot of people out there that give guys like Comic Tom a lot of crap. They do. And I'll be honest with you. Comic Tom at least is entertaining. He gives you the information in a really entertaining way. You could tell that he really, 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 really enjoys what he's doing, or he's a great actor. But I really think he does enjoy what he's doing. He's got a real passion for it. Yeah. And that's it. He's an entertaining character. That's it. And that's all I ask. Be entertaining. Entertain me, damn it. But there's some other people that are like, hey, I'm going to show you the top 10, and this is why you need to buy it, because I got 100 of these issues in my long box, and I'm waiting for you to build up FOMO on it so I could sell them for $1 billion a piece. Come on, man. Come on. I could see right through a lot of these people, and that's irritating to me. It really is irritating to me. That's basically it. Let's get some entertaining stuff. So, like, you know what? Shout out to Comic Tom too. He does a really good. He's got a good channel. Whether you like him, whether you hate him, you have to admit he puts the effort in to do as good of a show as humanly possible. That's all. That's all I'm going to have to say about them. And by the way, as far as being creative, a big shout out to the Gray Man. And I just saw a video of this most recent video. It scared the shit out of me when he came out with some freaking mask out of the dark, like the freaking boogeyman. The guy's like the freaking boogeyman and scares the shit out of me. And it was great. He scared me in such a really, really great way. there are what are you writing there? No, not space. There are reasons Darkhawk number one is not 30 is at $30-$40 raw. LOL. Yeah, well, yeah. Come on, seriously. Dark Horse, Dark Hawk. Who the hell was talking about Dark Hawk until people started with agenda started pushing this stupid comic? You know, they try to do the same. They, at least Dark Hawk, there's a something to it. Something. I don't know if it's something $30-$40 worth of it. Maybe it's worth a $10. Maybe $15. But there's at least something of a storyline or something to it. They were trying to push freaking Sleepwalker on us. Sleepwalker. The guy looks like a freaking caterpillar head. The Sleepwalker. Come on, guys. Come on. Stop. Enough already. Come on. Just threw the link back into the chat. What the hell happened? I just threw it back in there again. There's more people jumping into the stream. If you want to get on, I'll allow you on. Just don't copyright strike me, damn it. I'm sick of this damn freaking YouTube algorithm. All right, maybe you could copyright strike me. I don't care. Probably my co-host Kool-Aid Man freaking got me a copyright strike already. But that's it. You know, it is a nice community, a really great community. And there's a lot of other people out there. Reggie collects. The guy has a huge channel, and he takes the time to message back and forth with me. Off videos. He doesn't have to do that. Who the hell am I? This crazy comic journey guy with the blue face avatar. Who is that guy? But he does. He interacts with me, you know. Good guys. Like I said, it's a good community. There's some bad guys out there. If you want, I'll make a top 10 YouTubers that suck list. If you really, I'd rather not do that. But if you guys really want me to do that, I could do that. You know, but according to my standards, maybe by other people's standards, they're fantastic. But in my standards, they suck. Jerry the Jitterbug, he's amazing. Amazing. The stuff that guy does. The guy, oh my God, look at that. Look at that. As I'm saying Jerry, he shows up in the chat. He is a maestro of what he does. And congratulations. If you haven't gone and seen Jerry's last video, you definitely go see it. Bravo. You did a great job, and it is so wonderful that CGC actually acknowledged the fantastic work that you do. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying about the acknowledgement. Leave the rest of that. No more spoilers. By the way, anybody that's hopping on there, I'm going to say it again. You got open access. If you want to jump onto the stream, you're more than welcome to, you know, and, you know, shoot some of the stuff while I open up these books so you can see what the hell I got today. But I gave my rant. I gave my accolades to a lot of people on YouTube, and there's so many more. I only busting. Jerry, honestly, all I got to say is a big bravo. You get a really big bravo, because it makes all you're doing well worth it, in my personal opinion. Not that it wasn't well worth it before, but now it's being recognized by a certified grading company. So it is something that's really important. Watch that video, damn it, people. Go and watch that video. It's great. Now that I see your results, I might have to send you my X-Men 1 that's got tape binding on the inside cover, and see what you could do with that to get it conserved. And maybe I'll get like a grade bumper too, because that one, every time you get a grade bumper, it's, you know, we're talking about thousands of dollars. But we'll talk. We got to take care of that, PMS stained Ghostwriter Spotlight 6 first. But we'll definitely do that. So let's not delay. I said my parts. I told everybody how to get on the giveaway. If you haven't seen it, you can rewind and watch and see how to get on the giveaway. Just make sure you put hashtag oh yeah in this video into the regular commentary, and you're gonna win some stuff. Yeah, some stuff that I find personally really cool. Um, so, like I said, fancy graphics time, new comic book day, and as always, what the hell did I get? What the hell did I get? Jerry, thank you for the oh yeah, but you got to put it into the regular commentary. So after the video ends or whatever the case, and you're able to put it into regular comments, you got to go and put it there. But I will. I'm watching. I see who's writing. So, as usual, I go to two comic shops. Why? Why? Because one of them I get a discount from, and I get a lot of my majority of stuff. And then you are not a fool, Mr. Jitterbug. You are not a fool. I am just maybe I'm not. It's confusing this whole freaking comment stuff. Come on, it's confusing. You could comment in the chat. You could comment in the comments. Blah blah blah. I know whatever it is. Hey, Evil, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Evil, you want to jump in? You got to open invite just like everybody else. But like I get two things from the one shop. Like I said, gives me a discount, so I get the majority of stuff from them. And then the other place, I get like all the bad idea books, and then some other stuff just to give them some business on a weekly basis. Plus, I get a whole bunch of back issues and discount bin stuff from them, so they're great. You know, it's my way of actually supporting as many small businesses as possible. So let's not delay this too much, and let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Just like every week, we get ourselves a copy of Comic Shop News. Because you got to get your Comic Shop News. Look at this, Wastelanders. This is interesting. It's got all like old men versions of the comic book people. This got to be Logan. This is the Hawkeye. This is Quill. And I'm assuming this is Old Woman Black Widow. I'm assuming. I'm actually this I'm interested in. I want to find out more about this. Like I like old get off my lawn kind of characters. This should be interesting. It's got more stuff on the inside as usual. I'll read it. I'll enjoy it. I'll absorb it all. But I'm not going to tell you what to buy. I'm not going to tell you what to buy. Just buy it. You know, that's it. Trying. Let's see. Let me put that back in there again. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I did something wrong with this damn StreamYard thing. If you guys are having a hard time, let me see. I'll try to put it. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There's Evil. Good afternoon, Mr. Evil.
What's up, Nick? What's up, Nick?
I'm doing okay. It's afternoon over there, right?
Yeah, it's right here. It's 5:10. Hold on one second.
And over here, it's evening, early evening. It's 6:10.
6:10. Yeah, it's like 5:10. So I'm an hour behind.
So I don't know if you got all the info I gave before, but if you catch it on the rewind, you could find it out. I'll sporadically be throwing things about that. This is the official video you need to be part of in order to win the giveaway. The giveaway will be revealed on the video where I pick the winner. All I said is the winner is going to get something that's cool to me, that's very interesting. The winner will get something of significance, like a key that they might be able to hold on for 1,000,000 years and get $1 billion, just $1 billion when it flies through the roof. And then they'll get something else that is a great read and that kind of thing. But they're gonna get like a nice little bundle of stuff, like a bundle, like a little munchy bundle of comics that they may enjoy, may not enjoy. They might say this sucks and make a video and tell me how bad my giveaway was, or they might wipe their ass with it, or they might enjoy it. I don't know. But either way, there's going to be some use to it. Toilet
Could be.
paper is going to become scarce again one day. So if I give you stuff that you can use as toilet paper, it could be useful.
You think so?
Oh yes, oh yes. But I ask everybody to trust me that the giveaway is going to be a pretty decent one. At least for a 150 subscriber giveaway. I mean, what do you expect? I'm not going to give away Hulk 181, but I don't have one to give away. But maybe I could get Sleepy Comics to get his and borrow it to give it away. But I don't know yet.
Hey, whatever you give away, it's gonna be nice. It's free, right? It's
Oh yeah,
free.
yeah. I think they're going to enjoy it. But I want to build intrigue, and I want the people that enter it to be actual people that like listening to me rambling and like listening to my nonsense. So that's
I think
why
a lot.
I'm not telling you what I'm giving away, because I don't want people just to enter just to get the crappy giveaway. I want them to be, because that's me that's giving it to them. And they enter because they want something from me, a little piece of me, and that's what's going to be.
I
So
mean, who does? I do.
uh,
I want a little bit. Do we get like choices? Do I get like a pinky, a little toe? Like,
they'll be revealed on the day where I pick the winner, and you'll see
yeah,
what appendage you get.
I got that.
You know,
Is there
uh,
something involved in a toenail or a fingernail, something like that? I'm good to
I'm
go.
not gonna do any spoilers. No spoilers, my friend. No spoilers. Apparently, Uzumaki absolutely loves toilet stories. So
Yeah, I mean, don't we all?
I will make sure that I will fill my streams and my content with Minnie's toilet stories for years to come, or until YouTube knocks me off for copyright strikes. Um, hey, circumstances, how you going? Doing? Uh, you know what? If you're very good, Bronze Age, I might just have to throw in a Turok one.
Look, and I'll throw in a Turok 2 right behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bam! What's wrong with Turok? What's
Hey,
wrong with Turok?
hey, you can't have a collection without a Turok. Listen, there's gonna be things that I throw in there that every person out there should have as part of their collection, whether it's valuable or not. It should be in your collection one way or another. Like I said, you're gonna have to trust me. Yeah, you're gonna find this intriguing. It's gonna be a giveaway that's a little bit different, kind of like me. It's gonna be a little. It's gonna be a little different, just a little bit different.
A little bit.
Yeah, take it
Sounds like.
easy, Jerry.
Oh, bye,
So
Jay.
I got a bunch
Sounds
of
like.
stuff today. Did you go to the comic shop today, Evil Mike?
No, I did not. I got caught up in some other stuff. I actually had a friend that reached out and he was gonna take me to the comic shop and he was gonna let me pick up some comics, but he got tied into some stuff, so I think we're gonna do it tomorrow.
That's a shame. You could have compared to what you got to what I got, and we could see who got the best crap out of the lot. But we'll do
Well,
that tomorrow.
I'm reading everything, so like I mean everything you're gonna show me. I've read I think 4 books so far, but I haven't even done reviews or anything.
Well, let's see. Let's see if I shock you with anything today, and maybe you'll tell me what you're picking up and what is in your pull list anyway. So the first book that I got is this thing, Refrigerator Full of Heads. Okay, there was 2 copies. There was the A copy. This is the A, and there was the B copy. I did not feed into the FOMO of buying both copies because this one actually has a refrigerator with a head in it and a little hand, a bloody hand on it, and it's more fitting of a cover. And then the B cover, which was a beautiful cover, by the way. That cover was gorgeous. Hey, Poke Joe, how you doing? The other cover had a freaking shark on it and some lady swimming. What the hell does that have to do with a refrigerator full of heads? I want the cover to reflect what the story is and the title. So I got this one. Even though I love that other cover, I'm not going to feed into buying every freaking variant out there. So I got this. Okay. You'll see a little bit where my FOMO hit me this week, because it did hit me. And like, hey, J Diggs, how you doing? I'm going to throw the link in once more. I'm going to do this periodically for the people that jump in and out and whatever the case. If they want to jump in, they're more than welcome to join us. Then the next book I got, I'm sure you're getting this. Right, Mike?
Yeah, shark. Well, No. I passed on Not All Robots, but
Oh,
more.
really?
Yeah, more because of just my pull list is already big. So that's not to say I was against it, but I haven't heard a whole lot of people hype it up either for me to go back and want to read it, that kind of thing. I've heard about it and I know the premise, but to me it's not.
I'm really intrigued by this. This might be a make or break for me as far as this issue is concerned. But
Now, if you
I'm
tell
kind of
me,
digging it, and I really love these simple covers. Like, really love these like
I like
I'm a
the first
sucker for this
man.
kind of thing.
They had some good covers. That was honestly the whole appeal and why I wanted to jump on the book. But it's kind of like one of those things. If you tell me yourself, you make it to that third issue or something, you're like, bro, you got to read this. It's a good story. I'll read it. I have no problems there. I mean, I'm not against any story. It's just it was just money issues at that time.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you because this freaking thing is becoming expensive now. It's becoming expensive, and I'm getting
Hmm.
really irritated with it. But you know what?
Ooh,
This has been a combination of I like the covers. The story's decent. I'm not gonna say it's great, but it's decent. The internal art is not bad. This is a good one too. Um,
yeah. I read Fight Girls already. I like that issue. I mean, it's just casual. Hey, we were talking about it the other night.
I enjoy the Fight Girls nonsense. It's a nonsense book that's just a fun read.
It's fun.
Um,
The art's, I mean, I like Frank Chow, so the art's amazing.
yeah. And then the next book that I got here is The Death of Doctor Strange. I got this cover because it's got a freaking casket on it, and supposedly he's dead. So why not have a casket of all the superheroes holding it in there? I'm kind of
It's
weirded
also,
out by this book so far. The
it's
first
also got,
issue had me scratching my head a little bit. It had me
it's got,
scratching my head a little bit enough to get the number two of it.
it's got some first appearance in it. So I mean, spec wise, that's like going back to that refrigerator heads. Okay, so refrigerator full of heads. That's the second volume, right? But we
Basket
already
full of
know.
heads is the first one, right?
Yeah, and we already know that because that they consider that the Joe Hill like verse, and we already know that all those books under that title are coming to HBO because of that deal.
Is
So
that a
like,
case?
yeah, and
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I say you went with the better buy on the cover because it's featuring the axe, and the axe is majorly important to the story. Um,
Well, I just
so
look at it from this perspective. It's got a refrigerator with a head in it.
oh yeah,
That's the reason I got it. And I didn't even know anything about the whole
the first volume,
HBO thing, but
the
that
first one,
makes
because
me feel happy then.
that's Stephen King's son is Joe Hill. That's his pen name or what have you. But that's his he goes by. I think he has like two different pen names. It's really confusing. But that's Stephen King's son, and that's like his whole universe. He's done that, and he did the old like him and what is it like Scott Snyder? They did the old vampire book that's under DC. I can't remember it.
Honestly, he's
American.
his son. Okay, I'm for it. I'm for it. Why not? Stephen King is a real psychotic human being, and he's really fun to watch. So to listen to read and watch and whatever. So I'm intrigued by that. So the next book I got here is the Trial Magneto #3, which I was really pissed off because I missed out on the cover A cover, which I like the best. And then all of my only options that out there was this, the Joe Jusko cover, which is nothing wrong with it. The Joe Jusko covers are gorgeous, but they're not original art. I like original art on my covers. Like I want
Yes,
something original to that. But the only
definitely.
option I had was this or the Peach Momoko, and I was not going to take the Peach Momoko because I'm
Why
freaking
not?
Peach Momoko'd out, and it had magic on the cover of Peach
Mm,
Momoko magic just bursting through the cover, and it's the Trial Magneto. I need Magneto on the cover.
okay, I got you. I got
So
you.
that's it.
Yeah, I get you thinking.
You know, this is another thing. Like the Joe'sco gimmick. It's nice that
But
they're doing that, but these aren't the images that I've already seen. They're on those old cards from back in the days. I want original stuff. I hate the regurgitation. This is something I don't know if you're getting it, or you got it. Veronica Revenge. Have you heard of this?
No, I have
I
not.
gotcha. I got everybody. I bet you nobody's seen this thing.
Mm.
I saw this. This was the last copy on the rack. Do you know
But I'll
why I got this?
yeah, because the that first name right there, buddy. Yeah, I saw that instantly.
Well, the first name is interesting in itself. The
Yeah,
second name is more interesting to me.
no, the Bibling or Bigly, Big
No,
Bibly,
Beasley.
Bibly, Bisley. Yeah, I
No
know.
Bibley. No Bibley.
I
Beasley.
know Simon Bisley. I know,
Come
bro.
on,
You don't
man.
think I recognize
That's
this
my
art?
guy. Simon Beasley is my guy.
That's
Anything
Lobo, baby.
anything this guy draws, I'm into. You know, he's my Lobo guy. He's my guy. So a lot of people think I picked this because it's got a girl with boobies and like in underwear and stuff like that, which is not true because I could pick up any copy of Vampirella if I wanted to do that. I got this because of Beasley, and you know what? It's got Beasley internal artwork in there as well. Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! They're eating her up, and they just ate her boob. Oh, copyright.
A shame.
Oh my God!
No,
Look at this! Look at this! This guy got a pumpkin head guy in here. Danzig's the writer on it. This is warped stuff. This is good stuff. Are you have to look at is all you have to look? Are you have to look at
yeah,
is
I didn't
Peach
like.
Momoko Blade from the Avengers? What the hell did he write here?
He said
From the
we have
Avengers,
to
he's
keep.
literally an egghead. Okay. Well, you know what? He's probably right. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. But I will say this.
You didn't see
I'm
that Blade?
sick of Peach Momoko. You know what? She has her place in the artistic world. There are certain comics that really work well. Like I would love to see her draw Elf Quest. I think that would be a perfect kind of comic for her. Perfect. Oh, you better go to your LCS or Mike and get this because this was the last one I got on the off the rack, and my comic shop told me they only ordered like 5 copies of this. So, a really interesting thing. Next book is just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in, and that's Ice Cream Man number 26. I thought I was done. And then they come out with this cover. Look at this cover. Look at this demented freaking cover. Look at this artwork.
Right there. Just
Look
bite
at
it.
this. Look at this thing. How is
Unspline
it going to pass up on this?
That's a side mouth.
Oh my God! This is
Mouth.
classic cover, man. This is
That dude could pleasure you, in many ways. He's got the two mouths kind of. You got like multiple entrances. That's
I'll
crazy.
give him full access to pleasuring you. I don't want that mouth anywhere near me. I
Like who
definitely
comes?
don't want that. Then the next thing we got here is the Nita Hawes Nightmare Blog. Look at this thing. Yeah, you ever see this?
Nope.
This is an interesting book, huh? The cover got me. It's got like a whole bunch of monster-looking octopus kind of monster things going on. Look at this. Look at this. The artwork is not my number one type of artwork on the inside. It feels like that very digital type of artwork on the inside, but this cover just pulled me in, and I think it's a one shot. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get this book. It looked freaky enough to maybe intrigue me. It's a one shot. I'm not committed to anything else, or I think it's a one shot. If it's not a one shot, then
I would have passed. It's got enough tentacles on the cover, but when I looked inside the book, it didn't have enough tentacles for me. So
this is actually coming with a number 2. Look at this. It's got a issue 2 with a guitar with candles.
And they're tricking you too. You thought it was a one shot. Now
Look at this.
you're
Rip off
picking up
of
a
The
whole
Exorcist. They got
That's me.
somebody doing the spider crawl with their head backwards. And that is you. Hey, you know what? This kind of does have a little bit of you in him. You know, maybe look at this guy. I don't know. I don't know. I'll read it. Maybe it's good. You know what? These are the kind of books that pull me. Nobody's talking about them. There's something that talks to me when I'm looking at it that says, "Hey,
Just sit on your
you should
shoulder.
read this crap.
And
You
it's
might
like,
like
hey,
it."
I got it. Look like it.
So I got that. So I got that. Next in line is what part of my, oh my god, I got to keep up with the Joneses and I got to keep up with my FOMO and get Gunslinger #1. Gunslinger
Hey,
Spawn.
buy that. No.
Yeah, exactly. Buy that. So they had, I don't know how many. Did they have 1 or 2 million covers for this week? You might not. You might know. I don't know. I know they have 1 million
I don't
covers or
really.
whatever every
I
time
don't
one of
really.
these things come. I'm not feeding into that crap. I got one that's drawn by McFarlane. Had to make sure that was McFarlane because it's Spawn and it's McFarlane, and that's it. And we'll read it, and maybe we'll enjoy it. Maybe that'll be the end of Gunslinger for me. I don't know. I'm slowly trying to dip my fingers and hands back into the Spawn universe and understand it a little bit. It's been since the '90s since I've read any Spawn. But the good thing, I'll give 2 thumbs up to McFarlane. I will tell you that he's being really good to the consumer. You know, in a world where you're buying comics for $4.99, and damn it, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at
You
this.
know, you know how I can tell you're not a Todd McFarlane fan? Because see, I love Todd so much, I stopped calling him Todd McFarlane a long time ago. You call him the Todd Father, you mother. Todd Father. You remember that
No,
from
no,
now
he's Todd
on?
McFarlane. I like calling people by their full
The
names,
Todd Father. The
just
Todd
like
Father.
I don't call
Because
Beasley. He's Simon Beasley. You know,
it's just
that's
Simon. I don't know by the Beasley part. I
I'm
don't know.
very
I know him
I'm
for
very proper when it comes to that. I'm very
mm,
proper. I like calling people by their full names. Just like you. You're Evil Comics Mike.
Evil Comics Mike.
Yeah, that's it. But look at this.
It's
Look at this. Look at this chip. You know why this happened? Do you know
that's
why
an
this
eight.
happened?
It's at 8.0 now.
You know why this happened?
Why?
Because there's no freaking bags and boards.
Because you're slamming the books around. Did you
There's no
stop and get
freaking
Burger
bags
King?
and boards. That's
It
why.
said it said journey on the way home from the LCS.
God
You know, you buy it
damn
in.
LCS
It's just like
practices
a
here in
car.
New York. They don't give you freaking bags and boards. Now I need more caffeine. I'm really irritated right now. Not because it got chipped. This is, I wasn't gonna play. I was hoping this was gonna make it to $100,000, not $1 billion. But um, it just irks me. This is a brand new comic. I haven't even read it yet, and it's my OCD kicking in. It's my
It's three,
OCD kicking in. I'm throwing in that link if anybody else wants to get in again.
it's three short
Hey, Miss O.
stories that tie together his that tie together his kind of like origins on what he's been doing over the years. That's what that issue is about.
You know, with the Spawn, I want to say I dropped off back in the '90s around issue maybe 50, somewhere in the 50s, right around there. That's where I dropped off. I enjoyed that. Actually, that was the one Image book that came out during that initial first wave of Image comics that I really enjoyed, and it lasted that long. I bought all the #1s back then, the same way all the other freaking morons like me bought all the #1s, the Young Bloods and wild cards and wild stars and
Prophets,
and prophets and
shepherds.
and troll douche. I don't know all those things, but I got all of them. But this was the only one I was actually picking up every month and reading. So I'll give him props on that. I think I dropped off. I don't know what issue Todd McFarlane stopped drawing it himself, but that's where I started to fade away a little bit because part of the attraction to me was his art.
It was issue 5. He stopped drawing. It was way
He was
early.
still doing the covers, wasn't he?
I'm joking. I don't know. I know. Actually, I think it was way later on. I want to say it was around the 100 numbers or something like that when he finally. And I think it started like both. I don't think it was like he quit because he wrote and draw.
Yeah,
So I think it was like both. When he started doing the all the different spin-offs, he was giving them to other like creative teams because I know
Hell
Sam.
Spawn and all that stuff. I think that might have been what turned me off. Like when he started branching into too many things. Sam and Twitch he made at
Absolutely.
one point.
Actually, that's kind of why I've stayed away from Spawn. I've really wanted to deep dive back into Spawn. I've always loved him since his creation. He's, in my opinion, he's one of the cooler created heroes that someone came up with on their own over the years. You know, I liked his story. I liked the way he looked. I liked where he fit in, the villains, everything. My problem is once it got so far in the Spawn's universe and they started doing all those spinoffs and stuff, you had to know. I mean, it was like the story was so vast, and for somebody that's not into it at this point, it's kind of like, bro, that I mean, if you ain't getting it digital or something or in mega omnibuses, there ain't no point.
I mean, yeah, I mean it gets too much. It really does. But I'll give him a lot of credit. He's keeping him at 299, the regular issues. This
Mm-hmm.
one
Oh,
was
I love
was a fat issue. This one cost me, I think it was what the hell does this cost me? 5.99? 5.99, okay? So if this was a Marvel book, I would have been paying 7.99 to 9.99 or a DC book. Guaranteed. And the quality is not bad. The quality is
it.
actually so much better than the quality in the Marvel and the DC books actually do a good job.
How
But
fat? How many pages is it?
um
It looks like a 36er.
no. This is a fatter book. And I don't see any advertisements either. This
Well,
might
that's one.
be
It's one thing I do like about digital is I mean, not digital, images, you get way less advertisements.
I don't understand why he
It's
doesn't number the pages.
it's usually just, yeah, they stopped doing that in the 80s, bro. I
It's
hate
got to be
that.
at least a 48 page book. At least. At
Mm.
least. Look at this.
Yeah, it would have been like it
Look
would
at
have been
this
fine,
thin,
something like
thin
that.
little crappy thing, and then look at this. Look at this meaty book. All right. So he makes the first issue a little bit thicker. He charges a little bit more, but then he goes to the 299 format, which I think it's very nice.
I like that. I'm on board with that.
It shows that it's possible.
Hmm.
You know? Enough on Mr. Todd McFarlane. He is one of my favorite artists as well. His versions of the Hulk, for me personally, are off the hook.
Actually, his versions of Spider-Man are some of my favorite. His versions of like a lot of those Marvel characters, because you gotta remember, I mean, I started in comics in the 80s, but for me, it's really like when I was like, 10 was 1990s. So the 90s were like, what defined my version of
Yeah, me
things.
too.
And to me, it was like at the same times, I was huge. My favorite version of Batman is the blue and gray with the yellow symbol, the Todd McFarlane version, because that's the first version iteration that I came across. I came across like older issues and stuff like that, but at that time, that was the whole Bane stuff and like around that era. So
And the cape,
and
the way he made the cape was freaking awesome.
yeah, so all his like versions in DC and Marvel, I mean, and I've just always liked his art ever since then.
He
And the
also
X
did some really great covers, like random covers for other books that people don't even know about. He did a really nice Conan the Barbarian cover that not a lot of people actually know exists.
if
You
I'm
know,
not mistaken, and I think I have it, but I do have a Todd McFarlane like X-Men cover, and the only reason he did it is that crossover with Spider-Man or whatever.
like Marvel Tales covers you talking about?
No, 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 it's like in
He
the
did a few of
regular
those.
it's the regular rebooted X-Men series, but it's like issue number 14 or 15, something like that from the 90s. But eventually in that series, Spider-Man crosses over. It's that issue because that was
Are
he
you
was
talking about
cross.
X Force?
No, with
He
Spider-Man's
did an X Force one too.
he might have. I mean,
Yeah,
Spider-Man
that
crossover
that
with
that sideways one.
yeah, well, it might be X-Force, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm thinking it's X-Men. I'm thinking it's like issue like I don't know, 14, 16, something like that because it was like a crossover with Juggernaut. Juggernaut was like in Spider-Man's storyline and it crossed over into
Just,
X-Men.
I'm going to pause you for 1 second because I have to address something Jay Diggs said. Yes, I was bitching about bags and boards last week. and
Mhm.
I will do it again this week, and I will
Mhm.
do it again next week, and I will
Mhm.
do it again
Mhm.
infinity. I
Mhm.
will bitch about bags and boards until these comic shops get themselves in order and do what they're supposed to do and take care of the damn hobby. And that's it. That's it. So please continue, Mr. Mike. I
It's
didn't
like
mean
gold.
I
It's
had to
like
address I had to address that. I
it's
had to
like
address
gold.
that. Jay, I love you. You're great for supporting and coming in and chatting everything, but bags and boards is my freaking kryptonite. It's my thing that really it tweaks me. It irks me. It gets me hot under the collar.
Does it make you go, oh yeah?
Well, I don't know. What do you think, Kool Aid? Does it make me go, yeah? Oh yeah! What I tell you, you go to the basement. Damn it! Freaking, he keeps getting out of there. Anyway,
Oh
the next book
yeah.
is Fight Girls. I kind of alluded it to before when I showed off. What was the other upshot book? What was the other one? The Not All Robots. It was in there. I
Hmm.
alluded to
Hmm.
this. This almost done. Really fun read.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
If I actually made a recommended reading every month, this will hit my recommended reading. It's just
Yeah.
fun.
So it's a good book.
It's
You know,
it's
another
really
thing
it's
is
really a fun book.
I could see that becoming a movie. It's not hard to do that movie, that comic book at all. I would love to see that in like a movie, like kind of like a Hunger Games type thing, because that's what it kind of is.
It's really fun. I'm really enjoying it because it's not serious. It's just fun. It's really a fun read, and the art's great. Honestly, Frank Cho's knocking it out of the park. Well, with the art on the inside and on the outside, I think he's doing a really nice job. Really nice job. I'm happy. Very fitting of the motive of the book. So
Mhm.
here's where my FOMO really. Here's my speculation. This is me manipulating the market and saying I'm going to buy things because they're supposed to be hot and they're going to be worth not a billion, a trillion freaking dollars down the line. So everybody's looking at the news and everybody's talking about Superman is bisexual now, and he's gay and he's not gay and he's everything in between. And I don't know what you know. What do you got there? What are you showing me there? Where's that little purple nub that you showing there?
I was commentating on your Superman and his whole bisexual.
Yeah,
Mm.
you want to hear something funny? Here's a weird observation I made. Okay, here's a really weird observation I made. I don't know if people know, but Superman is an alien. Okay, so the son of Superman is a
Yeah,
half alien, but he's still an alien, right?
wait. Circumstance. We gotta honor that, right? You gotta say it right. Look in the chat. It says Superman's son,
Yes,
not Superman.
Superman's son. Superman's son is a half alien, but he's still an alien, correct?
Yeah,
It
well,
would
he's
it would
alien.
not shock me if he was into bestiality because he's a freaking alien.
I
Like
mean,
nothing shocks me. There's no shock factor for me. He's an alien. He should be into everything because he's looking at us humans. Like I'm gonna bang you. I'm gonna bang you. I'm gonna bang everybody.
I mean,
He's an alien.
Nightwing dates Starfire, and she's like orange or green or whatever. I mean,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was more bothered
Beast
by the
Boy and
whole
Raven.
Tim
Come on,
Drake
man.
thing.
You don't think he's transformed like Beast Boy and Raven? You don't think they're like both transforming during, fun time in the bed, and like one moment he's Tiger King and the next moment he's like Hippo Boy
Well,
and.
yeah, of course, man. These are the funky characters. They're into all different kinds of stuff. They're all into all kinds of stuff. So why am I sitting there and getting upset? I was more upset about the publicity stunt and the fact that I felt it was just a cash grab when they did the Tim Drake thing than this Superman thing. I didn't think that was that big of a deal with the Superman thing. The Tim Drake thing I think was a cash grab because he was a dying character that nobody was reading. They wanted to give some shock factor, just shock the world and do something risque, and let's change him. It's only been 30 years where he's heterosexual. No, let's see. It's been about 30 years that Tim Drake was introduced into the DC world.
It's been about that, yeah.
Yeah, let's just change things up. You want to be really bold. You want to be really bold. You make Bruce Wayne gay. And let's see if DC would put their money in where their mouth is. I'd give him more of a thumbs up as far as trying to be different and doing something with a character like that. They'll never touch a character like that. They're never gonna mess up a character
Would it
like
be
that. But
would it
Tim
be
Drake, he's a dying character. So let's shock factor. So
he's not a dying character. What are you talking about? You know, in like the Bat mythos and the end of it all,
come
they
on,
say
in the hierarchy of Robins, where does he fit?
he's the top.
Tim Drake?
Yeah, even Bruce Wayne says himself.
Well, he says it himself. But as far as
Well, the
me
other
personally,
Robins. Well, I
for
mean,
me,
they have.
Jason Todd, not Jason
Okay.
Todd. What's his name? Damon.
Okay, I can give you my spiel of like and this is like my understanding from the comics, just not my personal opinion. I could give like my personal opinion. Honestly, like
Please, I'd love to hear it.
I have to give it to some of the other ones that people don't remember or focus on. But Stephanie Brown, I think she was one of
The one from The Dark Knight Returns.
and they brought her into
Yeah,
main
she was
continuity, and
great. Yeah.
she's still around. But like if you go back to her origin, she had no training and stuff, and she was running around with Batman, and I mean there were some like crazy accomplishments that she did. But I mean
Hey,
it
there
really
you go.
But really, and as far as like the comics are concerned, and it's not just Bruce Wayne that's faced it, it's not just Damian or it's not just Nightwing, but they all say that like Tim Drake is like the person it's like the best candidate to take over the bat if Bruce Wayne ever stopped it. Now, that's not to say he's the only candidate or whatever, because of course you got Nightwing, Damian, but I mean that is kind of a known thing, and it's not recent. I mean, I think they've been doing that since Batman and Robin because Bruce Wayne has disappeared like 3-4 times. It's not a
But
first.
that's
There's
the
like,
writers. That's the writers pushing that agenda. I'm saying
yeah,
from public sentiment and public opinion. First, I'll give you my hierarchy. I think Damon is phenomenal. It's a fresh new way of approaching Robin as Bruce Wayne's son. I think it's really cool the way they're going about it, and it's something completely different from what he did with any other Robins before that. And then right under him, I put Dick Grayson because he was the original
mhm.
Batman, original Robin that ends up being Nightwing and making his own character out of it. I thought that was a really great um, evolution of a character. Really,
Mhm.
really nice. Um, Jason Todd, he would have been my bottom of the barrel. He would have been my absolute bottom of the barrel if they didn't find a way to do this Red Hood thing out of him, which was it's intriguing. I'll tell you that much. And then I'll put the little girl Batman Robin in there, and then I'll put Tim Drake.
Well, I
But
mean that
that's my
there's
hierarchy.
there's
That,
like 6 or 7. There's like 6 or 7 other ones because now they have Bluebird, they got Spoiler, they got
see,
currently they got
I'm not that into the entire Batman continuity the way I used to be, so
Signal.
I don't know a lot of these characters. But I'll tell you from like I know enough about the Batman universe to at least know the main players that are in there, and from a historical point of view, I think there's a lot of people that like those are the Robins that come to their minds. Unless you're reading diligently.
Maybe I have an example because hold on, but keep talking. But no, but I mean there is like an understanding of like the main Robins, and that would be of course Dick Grayson first, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, and then Damian. Those are like the main four that most people
Hey,
know.
Southpaw.
And I would say like some of the other notable ones that show up and most people don't know would be like Stephanie Brown or like I'm drawing a blank at her name, but she's a spoiler currently, I think.
And just in
Man,
case anybody that's hopping in right now are not realizing why we're having this Tim Drake conversation, it's because part of my FOMO made me pick up these comics of Superman, Son of Kal. I already had a copy of this, by the way, but this is my second copy. This is my speculation copy. I don't mind having a second copy of this because it's a really nice homage to the Superman 1. I don't mind that. But because of this insanity, I feel that something's going to break and somebody's going to pay some retarded number for this comic. So let me have it. Why not? And then I don't know how I found a copy of this. Look at this thing. This is issue number 2. This is the one where his gay lover is that what it is? I haven't read it yet, so no spoilers,
I'm not sure.
people.
Currently not reading Superman, but I would love, because honestly, all the hate that I've heard on this topic, I have not yet once to meet anybody that's physically reading the book, and I
Well, that's
do
why I
know.
picked him up to read it. I did read number 1, and it was not bad. Number 1 was not horrible, but it wasn't enough to get me like, I gotta read every single issue of this. I'm like, I got number 1. It's a nice homage cover. Hey, I have number 1. That's it. But
I do know.
this I originally had passed off. I was shocked to find a copy of this because of all this media craze. This was the last copy that they had. They didn't have the cover A. They only had this special edition cover to it. It looks like the photo painting of Family Ties. I don't know if you see that. Like, doesn't it look like kind of remember that show Family Ties with Michael J. Fox? Doesn't kind of remind you of that like whole like thing where they would paint them during the intro?
It just looks like a family portrait to me. It's probably like an homage to an original or maybe a panel or something like that. But honestly, I love that cover.
Yeah, it is a nice cover. I'll give you that much. It is a nice cover. Now
isn't it written by Tom Taylor?
What's that?
Isn't it written by Tom Taylor?
It is by Tom Taylor, and this is a Lee In Hook cover.
Yeah, in Hyuk. You got to say it like that. In
Hyuk.
Like Goofy.
In Hyuk.
Hi there, Mickey.
Hyuk Lee.
But okay, so in my opinion, everything that Tom Taylor's writing is excellent. I mean, I would say my least favorite so far is just because the spacing of the book is Batman. I think if I'm getting it wrong, that might be Tom King. I don't know. No, never mind. But everything I'm reading from Tom Taylor has been good, though.
See, Circumstances got that reference that I made about the Family Ties. I'm gonna go and try to find the intro to see a Family Ties. I have a feeling that that's what they were trying to get. Like it has that like.
Did Family Ties have that?
Remember Family Ties with Michael J. Fox, where during the intro they're doing the whole intro thing. What would I do, baby? Whatever they're doing, and then they're like painting their whole family.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Family Ties. And then it's sha-na-na-na.
Did they have a dog? I don't remember there being a dog.
I don't remember the dog, but it just gives me that vibe. I don't know.
Radio, not you, leading on.
But I got it now. So now, in case it actually is a good read, I have a copy of it, and that's it. That was it. What the hell is this? I didn't buy this. What the hell is it? What? Oh, it's free. Look at this. I don't even know that this was a thing. Free. It's Wonder Woman Day Special Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Wonder Woman today?
Yeah.
Huh?
Today was Wonder Woman.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, I got this for free. Diana, Princess of the Amazons.
There should have been 3 books that they gave out.
Yeah, I see more here. And then I see another one. Wonder Woman Day Special Edition. This one was free too. This is a nice cover.
Yeah.
Actually, nice inside too. For a free book, really nice. And then Laurie Halse Anderson. Who the hell is Laurie Halse Anderson? I don't know. But this one was free too. And I'm going to read it. Okay, so I got 3 extra free books that I didn't even know about. Surprise for me. Go and get it yours if you haven't gone to LCS. I guess they're giving it out for free. Maybe my other guy gave them to me for free too, and I didn't realize. This guy just probably jammed it in there and didn't tell me about it. But that was my stack from the one shop. And then I got the other stack. I got only a couple of books that were new from that place. It was a light new day. but I got a bunch of discount books that are freaking gonna blow your mind.
They're telling you to acknowledge the chat.
What's going on, Tricky? I miss Tricky. Who am I missing?
No, I think they were talking. I think they want you to. They were like, they're just talking between themselves. Look, okay, so Batman's in the middle, right? All those other masks are at one point or another. Those are all the Robins, right? I mean, technically, I mean, well, you got the Signal, but I mean, that's the whole Bat family, and there's a whole lot of masks, that people don't focus on. It's not just the 4 Robins, I'm looking for another
I
another
didn't know
cover.
there was much more than 4 or 5 Robins, but you know what? You're the Batman guru. You got to enlighten me. You got to teach me about what's going on.
I'm looking. I got a cover somewhere. I think I do that has all the like Robins, because there's even some that aren't in continuity, and now everything is. But
It's a lot of freaking Robins.
he said, "Isn't Superman dating Robin?" No, as far as I know, and I have a lot of that Batman Superman. Like,
that would be interesting.
I don't think they were dating.
Make that interesting. Let's make.
I'll tell you what, though, Robin. If you read Robin, his regular comic, he's reading a romance novel. So I mean, but I think he's going to be dating Flatline people. So don't get them thoughts.
These were a nice surprise. I didn't expect to get these. These were a nice surprise. You know what? But hey, so I got from the other shop this thing. Look at this thing, Hellcop. Hellcop number 1.
Yeah, that's some good stuff right there.
Look at these chompers. Look at this thing. This big teeth monster is chasing this little boy with a gun. I don't know what it's all about, but the cover got me. Cover just got me. Little boy running around from a teeth monster. Look at this thing. It doesn't take much to get me. And then that was the only brand new book. And the other thing that I found at this shop is I just completed my Superman Son of Kal-El set. So it's funny. This shop, they had 1 and 2. I don't know how they had 1 and 2. And then this shop had 3 and 4. Wait, where's 4? I thought I got 4 too. I guess I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't get 4, but I got 3. And it's got Superman looking at his kid behind bars. So now we got 1, 2, and 3 of Superman, Son of Kal-El, and let's see where this goes with this whole storyline. I thought I had it. What the hell happened here? What? I could have sworn. Did I forget it or drop it by? I thought I got number 4. I want to get that special kissing cover. But anyway, I got this. And then I found a ton of stuff. You want to hear how much I got them for? 3 for $1. Oh, that's a nice Catwoman cover.
Yeah.
That's a really nice Catwoman cover.
I'm just pulling out.
What issue is that?
That is Batman 96.
Very cool. Very cool. So let me show you what I got from the discount bin, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to be surprised at some of the stuff I got in here. That's a badass cover.
Yeah, with the grenade launcher and stuff.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
And Batman in the background.
Really, really nice cover. It's not your typical Joker cover. I like it. So the first thing I got was Swamp Thing Annual number 2. Why? Because I like Swamp Thing. 2, I love this cover. Look at this. Great cover. 2, one of the other things I found intriguing, strange new allies. Who are these new allies, our friend? Look at it. He's got these gray monsters that are next to him. Who are these guys? So it's got me intrigued. I'm going to read this thing. I like Swamp Thing. And why not? Then I got this book. It's Nightwing number 55. And didn't pick it up for any other reason that I absolutely love this cover.
Yeah, it's a cool cover. I don't have that. That's cool.
And for 33 cents, Mike, how are you going to go wrong?
What issue is that?
This is number 55.
I don't even know if
it's a Tyler Kirkham cover.
Hmm.
It's a really nice looking book. So I got it. I'm not a huge Nightwing guy, but you give me stuff like this, I'm gonna pick him up for 33 cents. Look, this the stuff I got here is like just nuts. How cheap it was.
Now the lowest number I have in Nightwing is
Oh,
7.
there we go. This was it's got mixed up with the other ones. So this was number 4 of that Son
I
of
do like
Kal-El. This is a nice cover, by the way.
it is.
I don't know. Is it dividing the page right here to show that we have 2 different parts of him? The bisexuality, is this some kind of hidden message? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into it too much. I don't know. But it is really, really nice cover.
Is that what you see, or is that what you think is going on?
No, I'm just bullshitting right now, just to light people up.
I don't care. I mean, I love hearing what people see, and like, because honestly, like, there's a bunch of books that are like, oh man, I didn't like all the political stuff in that book, and I'll read it, and I don't see that political stuff.
I don't mind it as long if there's a purpose behind it and it's not just meant for shock value. That just bugs me. Like horror movies. You're a horror fan, right?
Yes, I am.
I like. Oh, that's a nice cover. What is that?
That was Nightwing, but I mean, it was just a different version of Nightwing. That's why I picked it up.
That's pretty good. That looks like the same guy that's here. Who is that?
That's Red Hood. Yeah, I mean, that not Nightwing. That's what I mean. It's Red Hood. I'm sorry, Red Hood. I was saying Nightwing.
There you go. I thought Red Hook looked different. He looked. See, I haven't read a lot of these, so I don't know. I'm mixed up. I gotta get with my continuity. That's why I picked them up for 33 cents a piece. And hey, there you go. Yeah, Jay, I have been reading Department of Truth. I was this close to dropping it during that whole Bigfoot fiasco. I was turned off with a lot of the drag down stuff, but on the last issue they got me back in. So I'm still on the Department of Truth, and I'm hoping that it's continuing its good ways. You got a lot of Nightwing. I guess you like Nightwing just as much as Batman.
I pick him up due to like a story involvement when he goes into Gotham or something like that. When he's involved in Batman. So like my earliest issue is like 72, because issues like all the issues before that he really didn't fuck with Batman. So I mean, once he gets involved in some Batman stuff, that's when I start picking it up. So
Got it. So you want the whole intermingling.
Because like Red Hood, I have like bits and pieces of his series, but it's like I only really have the series that kind of pertain to Bruce or the whole Bat family stuff. If it's like solo stuff, I usually tend to stay away from. People are not joking when they talk about they come out with a lot of Batman, but it is manageable. I mean, you could just pick up Batman and Detective Comics and let it be that. But I mean, to get the whole story, they do drop a lot. There's like 8 books or 9 books every
That's
week.
a lot. It's getting too much of a beast. I wait till they go to the 33-cent bins, and then I pick them all up.
Yeah, I do that.
It's just too much. I would have been better and longer. I'll say, yeah, I feel Eternals is going to be a sleeper. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, you know what? I feel that people like. All right, if you guys want me to talk a little bit about spec talk and that kind of stuff, I think that Eternals will be a sleeper movie. Things and elements to what is going to form the MCU moving forward will be dropped in that movie. I think that the entire original series of the Eternals is very overlooked right now.
What,
I don't know
Ninja Turtles?
why. I'm not sure why.
Ninja Turtles? That's Michael Bay. That's why.
Not Ninja Turtles.
Eternals. Oh, Eternals.
Eternals.
Yeah, I'll tell you why I'm turned away from it, because it's not interesting to me. Like, I love the whole God and mythos part of it, but then they started doing the Eternals, and it just, I don't really care. I've known about the Eternals my whole Marvel journey, 40 years, So I mean, I've had time to get invested in the Eternals, and even with the connection with Thanos and everything, it still doesn't drive the appeal. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to get excited for the movie. Of course I will, but will that drive me to go learn more about the Eternals? On my end, probably not.
See, the part of it that I like, I haven't really read any of the new stuff, but I did read all the old stuff. I like the whole interaction of the human race and the eternal race and the deviant race, and I like the way the Celestials are the ones that formed them. It's just a really interesting concept. You know what? I have not been able to pick up any of those books. Never, never.
The guy in the chat was. I'm not trying to. Like showing a bunch of stuff while I'm like reading the chat and stuff. So I'm trying to answer them
I'm
without
reading
any.
and talking and doing everything I can as fast as I can too. Um, Neymar is the first mutant. Yes, Neymar is the first mutant. And by the way, if you want to see where he's dropped as the first mutant ever, X-Men #6 from the original series. Not a lot of people know about that. But
Who is?
the Eternals, I think there's something to it. I like that whole mythos. Um, Not a lot of people are on board with me on that, but I enjoy that. We'll see.
I mean, do you know? I mean, it's like I like
Namor,
this
I
guy.
feel disconnected. Bring the mutants into movies. Yeah, maybe somehow Namor will bring in the mutants. I don't know. I really don't know how it's going to be. I think it's going to come through Scarlet Witch somehow, because she is a mutant, regardless if
No,
they're acknowledging it or not.
Black Panther. Namor will be Black Panther. He's always been tied to Black Panther. Their communities are very much the same.
And Doctor
That's
Doom.
we're going yeah, but we're oh yeah with Liberia, but no, I mean specifically, I mean if you follow Namor, I mean where was he predominantly the most when he first came out as Black Panther, and I believe he's going to come out in Black Panther 2. I don't think they're going to, because they have so many already that they are talking about dropping. They're not going to drop somebody as big as Namor without it being somebody that's tied. I could see Fantastic Four, but we haven't got there, and that'd be kind of weird if they just brought him out in the first movie. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if they bring Victor Doom, maybe not Doctor Doom, but
I don't like honestly, in my opinion, if I was Disney, I would not bring out Doom in the first Fantastic Four movie because I mean it's not like everybody knows about Doom, but honestly, in my opinion, start out small, do Mole Man, do some small like nobodies and build up to Doom, make it a Thanos type of situation because in my opinion, Doom is that next level threat. They've always done them in these like one shot forms, and you're trying to. It's like bringing Galactus out and using them in the last
you
5 minutes.
can't. It's got to come out in pieces. But Doom, honestly, I would love to see them introduce him as the pre-deformed Doom, the pre-Doctor Doom, slowly from Latveria, somehow interjected into the universe, and slowly through the progression of all the movies, you see how he becomes Doctor Doom. I would love to see that whole evolution of the character, and that
I can tell you. Okay, there is a for new readers into comic books. There is a big thing that has been going on with DC and Marvel forever. They copy each other. They've been doing it for years, and there's no shame in the game, right? Okay, so uh, with that being said, that they are expanding on worlds on both sides. So like it's kind of ironic in DC that the two big trailers, I mean, yeah, we got the Batman, but there were some other trailers that dropped behind the scenes, like Aquaman 2 and Shazam. And both of those movies said they were going to be world building movies. Like we're going to get to go to Athens, Greece with the gods, and Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and Aquaman. We're going to get to go to some the Atlantic, like some other places. Aquaman 2 claims it's going to go all the way around the world. So you don't think Disney's not going to do the same thing? Like we're not going to get Latveria, we're not going to get the Atlanteans with Namor,
it only
bro.
makes sense.
I honestly see Namor coming faster than you believe, especially if Aquaman 2 ends up being a hit. Like, I mean,
Neymar's coming. Neymar is
how many
coming, and I think that's going to be actually very easy for Marvel to introduce, and it's not going to be as expensive as introducing other characters as far as special effects and that kind of thing, because there's not a lot of CG on actual Namor itself, other than when they're underwater scenes, and that's easily they could work those out really easy. So I think he's a really good intro, and it's a more affordable intro than some of the other characters that they could bring in, because if you're going to introduce Doctor Doom as Doctor Doom, he better look right. He better not look like that Roger Corman 1990 Fantastic Four Doctor Doom. You know?
Honestly, I don't care what he looks like under the damn. I just want him
No, I mean
the
as far as the mask how it looks, he
yeah,
can't be like
mask.
some kind of clown.
I don't care. I mean, he could be any. I mean, he could be a any race. It could be a woman under there. No, I better not be. But
I'm talking
okay.
about the
So
way that armor looks on him. They better do it the right way and not make it look comical like some kind of
they
jerk.
will.
You know?
Okay, like, come on, guys, everybody out there. Do they have any current Marvel flops in the MCU?
Oh yes,
Do they? What
oh
movie
yes,
flop
there are plenty.
in the current MCU? The MCU is the Marvel
Incredible Hulk
Cinematic.
was a flop that they never like to talk about.
They kind of added that one in there. Doesn't really count as the first. The
And
first one
actually, that was
is.
one of the better movies. For some reason, it gets crap. I love Edward Norton as Hulk.
I love that movie. I don't honestly. I don't see anything wrong with it. Honestly, I
I
like.
thought Ed Norton made an amazing Bruce Banner. No
I like.
offense to Mark
I like
Ruffalo, but
Ainsley.
he's Bruce Banner.
I mean, I'm not so critical on movies and what people. I mean, there's the like us as comic book readers, we're going to be like extremely critical of our comic book movies, right?
Well, I'm a
But
critical of the Hulk because Hulk is my favorite character, and for some reason they can never get it right until they had Ed Norton as Bruce Banner, and then poof, they took it away from me.
okay, so back to my question, and I was talking about flops, right? Because like I just looked it up, and that in Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton, yeah, they made shit tons of money in that movie. Like, yeah, I can even name off some poor MCU movies. Like I kind of am not a big fan of the second Thor. I would say it's like, but it's not that it's a bad
They
movie,
made
but
money though.
all the MCU movies have not made money. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
so in that regard, do you think they're gonna any project that Marvel gets like honestly, that's why
we're
I'm
not
on board.
counting Fox, right?
That huh?
We're not counting Fox or Sony or anything like that.
No. Just well, anything that's been merged into the Disney Marvel MCU, like I don't even consider Venom a part of that yet because technically they haven't merged it with. Like, I mean, you could say it has ties, but technically it's not. I mean, they had no involvement in the Infinity thing. That's what I'm talking about is the main MCU. You could even say the shows. The shows I could fight you all day on. But that's kind of where Disney has dropped the ball, in my opinion. And I'm not saying the shows are bad, but it's not like they're super amazing.
See, there's
Like
more people that are jumping onto that whole family ties thing that I caught on to.
it could be. That could be what the homage is. I'm pretty sure. I mean,
There's something to that. There's something to that. I don't know, but I'm glad I'm not the only one that sees that.
you could look up. I think on Preview World they tell you if it's an homage, and it tells you like what the homage is too. But usually an homage is like, I mean, it could be because it's about family, so why not? It could be growing pains, could be
Maybe Growing Pains. I don't know. It's from one of these shows. I know it's from one of these shows.
somebody look up an 80s show with the dog because I watched a lot of those shows. I can name off like Who's the Boss?
But it
I
just
can
gives
name off
me that
Cosby
vibe.
Show. I
It
can
gives
name
me that
off.
vibe. Obviously, there's children missing from here, but it gives me that vibe. I don't know what it is. It just gives me that 1980s sitcom intro nostalgia from somewhere. I don't know, but I'm glad that the chat's seeing that. I'm glad.
I said I like the old school Loki in the TV series. Yep, Family Ties. You are right, sir. So he's saying it is a Family Ties, maybe.
There's something
Um,
to it. By the way, I picked up these ISIS. Have you ever read ISIS?
no, I never have.
All right, this is a
I'm
really
not.
fun read, and this was an
I'm.
offshoot from Shazam.
Mhm.
A really, really fun read. I'm picking these up everywhere I can as cheaply as possible because I like to build up the run before some freaking stupid thing comes out, and then it's going to be worth a lot of money. So I want to be able to get them cheap for 33 cents a piece and make me happy. Mike, this might be my WTF book of the day. Swords of Swashbucklers, number 1.
Bring it closer to the camera.
Swords of Swashbucklers, number 1. By Epic
Okay.
Comics.
I see like a mantis guy.
This was the kind of thing that Marvel was trying to do to make their own fake indie company to compete in the 80s.
Yeah, yeah, I know the imprint, but I don't know the comic. But I dig that. What's the inside of the art look like?
You know what? Let me see what it looks like. It gives you that traditional 1980s Epics comics look on the inside.
Slow. Go slower. Go slower.
Nice, vivid colors. Typical artwork. Nothing crazy. Nothing bad. Just
Looks decent.
a fun kind of read book.
Yeah.
But it's like it's got pirates. It's got space stuff going on. It's got look at this thing, Moon Shadow. Now I gotta go find Moon Shadow. Look at that. I forgot all
Right.
about these books. And when I go through these discount bins, I find them, I grab them because they're weird and I like them. Look at this look at this thing. Look
I
at this.
want to. I'm the mantis guy on that cover. That'd be me. That's who I'm gonna want to be in our Walking Dead comic. That's who I want to be right there at the end of the Apollo. I want to be that
The
praying mantis guy.
mantis.
He looks
Yeah,
dope.
I see. I want to be this monkey man over here. I want to be the monkey man because I can
I
climb trees.
couldn't figure out what he was.
I can climb trees and get like coconuts and stuff like that easier than anybody else, and bananas.
Like, yeah, the world. Baby.
Why
It's a
not?
man. I just
Did
take
you know
whatever.
something? Did you know that Spider-Man 2099 had done a second series?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I didn't know
he
that. I
did it.
discovered
He
this
did it
out
with
of
Ghost
nowhere,
Rider.
and it's
He
part of
did
the
it.
Spider-Verse. But
Yeah, 2015. I think that might have been like 2017, maybe. But
I
that
saw
was
the
during the whole.
title, which I was like, what the hell is this? And then I saw this. Look at this cover.
Don't say that in front of Free Energy, and that's when they brought back like Doom to 2099, and
Did they? I didn't even realize that.
yeah, they brought back like Ghost Rider, Hulk,
See, I
like
wasn't collecting during
all.
that time, so
I
I
think
didn't know
everybody.
they brought everything back.
I think they even brought back Ravager, bro.
Oh no, Ravage!
Yeah, I think so.
Please tell me not.
I think so, but it was like, look at the date inside. I think, yeah,
He
I
was
promise you,
he was horrible.
I want to
Ravage.
say that was like 2017, maybe 2016.
The 2099 is 2015.
Ah, see, somewhere around there.
2015. But look at this gorgeous cover. Look at this.
That's what I'm talking about.
They
Yeah,
got like little Spider-Mans here, and then they got this vampire-looking monster being worked on by robots. Look at that, man. Like, I don't know. Oh wow, look at this throwback. Look at this throwback ad.
move your finger down a little bit, and you'll touch them. You'll be touching them in the right spot. You know.
Right there.
I don't know. You froze. YouTube banned you. They saw you trying to touch the man.
All right, I touched
Don't-
him in his no-no spots by accident.
Where did he hurt you?
Sorry.
Where
Sorry
did your
for
wallet?
touching you in the no-nos.
Where did your wallet hurt the most? You know.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
I love these throwback
Those-
ads.
I love those old ads, man. They're great.
You want to see something else that'll fill you full of nostalgia? Look at this thing.
Let me see. Hold on.
You got Harbinger number 8. Part of that whole Unity storyline.
Yeah, I got some of those.
So this is another stupid little story like run I'm putting together. Every time I find them cheap, if I find the Unity books cheap, I just pick them up.
I say pick up Harbinger because of Faith. You know, first off, get Faith's first appearance because I believe they're going to use Faith pretty soon.
What issue is that?
I'm drawing a blank. It's easy. I have it, but it's easily looked up. She also has. I mean, you could either pick up her number 1, which are in dollar bins all the time, or you.
That's
and
not
I think
it, right?
no, it might be issue. I want to say at 4 or 8, or I don't know, but
If I come across it, I'll pick it up. But I'm focusing right now everything that has this Unity border on top. If it's part of the storyline, I want to just put together that whole storyline together. If I come across that Faith thing, I'll pick it up. You know? Here's something that I found that was really this is gorgeous condition, by the way, for a discount book. Green Lantern's Lost Army. Look at this cover. You got all the rings with all blood all over them. Somebody's gonna die in here. It's a number 1. So I got it because there's a bunch of rings with blood floating all over the place. Green Lanterns is in the talk. There's some kind of show coming out. So maybe if somebody dies in here, they'll die in the show. I don't know. But I like Green Lantern. It's not the kind of book that I would read on a monthly basis, but I've picked up runs where I really enjoy them. So, that's it. Then I found this thing, Star Wars The Last Jedi, number 2.
Hey.
Every time, 33 cents.
That's not bad.
How you going to go wrong with that? Look at this nice artwork. Then I found this thing, Millennium, number 1. That seems interesting.
Yeah.
I somehow recollect this title. I just don't remember what it is.
I remember reading bits and pieces of it when I was growing up, but I don't think I've ever read it in its entirety.
I don't remember exactly what it is, but I'm gonna I'm gonna read it and see what the story is, because this is a bunch of fun stuff that you might like. I know you like DC stuff. I found Justice League of America, number 188. And then I found a bunch of Teen Titans stuff. Tales of the Teen Titans, number 4 annual. Tales of the Teen Titans, number 46.
I like that one.
Yeah, look at the nice covers, right? This is just to remind me about the Teen Titans. It's been so many years since I read any Teen Titans books.
See, I never have. I've read their, since the 52 run, I've read Teen Titans, but I never went back but I know all the stories because now they're just entrenched in, like Marvel lore, so I mean, I have read the major storylines, like the Judas Contract and stuff like that. But as far as reading the entire run, I've never done that. So I've also been doing the same thing where I've been picking up old, because I told you I've been picking up stuff that I didn't pick up in my previous, I've been, like the stuff that I stayed away from, that's what I'm picking up now, like that kind of stuff.
The new books that came in, you just bring up to the counter in a bag and board them. Yes, thank you very much, JD. Yeah, you could bag and board them at the counter, but that means I have to be carrying around bag and boards with me everywhere I go, and that's not something I want to do.
No, what he's talking about is what they do here in Houston. Okay, here in Houston, they sell bags and boards separately, and they also, if you don't want to buy the whole bag and board, I think all in all here, I think for bag and boards it's $20, but when you go to the register, if you just have the floppies, you can ask for singles, and they're a quarter a piece or something like that. But there's a huge plastic shortage, people, for a good reason, and that's why the bag and boards are the harder thing to get. So it just depends.
I get that. Depends. A lot of these places before the shortage, they were doing this.
It depends on if your LCS offers that, because I've gone to some LCSs and they don't offer that.
And does your LCS give you a discount when you buy the comics?
Yeah, if you set up a box, if you go there.
So you know what? I don't mind paying for the bag and board if I'm getting a discount.
I don't mind. I mean, it's 20 cents a comic.
No, but if you're charging me full price, even though I have a pull box.
Well, I mean, even with the 10% discount, that's a $4 comic goes down to $3.60. So even if you're paying 20 cents for a bag and board, you're still saving 20 cents.
Yeah, so I don't mind that. It's the fact that they're not giving me discounts, and on top of it, they're freaking not even giving me bag and boards. It's annoying.
I read Soul Plumber.
So there's another Teen Titans that I found here, number 70. Another cool cover.
This Jay Diggs guy, he doesn't know who I am, does he? He's asking if we read this and this and this. Man, I read everything.
Soul Plumber? Yeah, I read Soul Plumber. It's weird.
It was all right.
I thought it was a fart comic when I first bought it. I bought the cover B, and it didn't say Soul Plumber on the top. It said at the bottom, and it says gas on the top of the comic. So it shows some guy looking like he just laid a fart. Gas on top. I'm thinking it's a stupid kid's fart comic. I was surprised.
Yeah, he works at a gas station, so you were close.
Yeah. My LCS has bags and boards to sell separately for $1.25. $1.25? No, there's no way. $1.25 a piece?
Yeah, stop going to that shop.
Are you freak? You want me to freaking go berserk? You better be going berserk. You better make a channel, go berserk over $1.25 bag and boards. Come on, that's ridiculous. I don't care
Yeah,
what kind of shortage we have.
that's ridiculous. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't buy bags and
Well,
boards. And
what kind of face does this LCS guy have to actually do that to his customers? That's ridiculous. That's just that's so disrespectful to his customers and clients. That $1.25. Come on. Wow. So on top of paying cover price, then you pay. So on top of paying cover price, you pay an extra $1.25 a bag and board. That's exactly. That's fucking nuts.
I
That
know
is fucking nuts. That's like what they do to people in Europe. But at least in Europe, they pay more because of the shipping and all that stuff. So I can understand they have to pay more higher prices and not discounts. But here, come on, man. That's ridiculous. That just.
I mean, my problem here
price
is that
gouging. Come on.
we don't have them. It's just here we don't have them. It's like I'll go to my shop and you might want to buy them in the bundles or whatever. They don't have them, or you go to the registers to buy the single and they're out too. It's just, I mean, for here it's like every other week thing. I go through like a 2-week period and they'll have them, and then another 2-week period where we're out of them.
I'm going to start doing a shame on you on LCSs, where I'm going to start hitting LCSs that don't do bags and boards. I'm going to say shame on you, and I'm going to ask the rest of the community to do it to the same place. Maybe that will get them to wake up. I picked up this thing too, by the way, Black Panther Annual #1.
Get the manual, man.
I don't know if there's anything cool about it. The cover is pretty cool.
I don't know unless I'm looking it up. Like I can't remember all the first appearances and spec.
I honestly don't think there's any first appearances, but I'm just trying to learn a little bit about Black Panther. I haven't read a lot of the newer stuff, so
I don't even think, as big as a Batman fan, and you could fight me. I could probably like rule some Batman trivia on some people, but I could tell you, I don't even think I could name off like one bat spec. Like I don't even remember where Miracle Molly and Punchline. Well, I know Punchline, but some of them I don't remember all the issues and stuff specifically. And then you're trying to go back like 50, 60, 70 years. Oh hell no, I really don't remember the.
See, I got photographic memory, so I might not remember the exact issue and number, but if I see the cover, I'll know what it is.
Mine's different. Mine's written. So, I mean, that's kind of how I'm able to review the books like I am, because most of these books I read like
a lot of times I'll see a key that somebody posted somewhere or something like that. And because I saw it somewhere, it stays in my mind. I actually got a perfect book like that in this lot. I'll show you which one it was.
I could prove. I could pull up like the oldest book I've reviewed on my channel. That was probably like 5 months ago or whatever, and I could review it the same exact way that I did back then, without like literally right now like that. I mean, but my memory works in weird ways like that. I'm horrible with names. I'm horrible with specific dates. I have to write like important dates down, my father's birthday, like stuff like that, because they just, for some reason, certain things they just don't retain.
It's funny. Like I used to remember every single thing I read, but now they've all blended in. There's all these freaking alternate universes that kind of mixed me up a little bit as far as what I'm reading. And I took such a big break between reading comics, so I'm slowly piecing it back together. Found this thing too. I don't know anything about the Dark Side War, but I figured it. I look at this. I like weird captions. So
I have first.
They whipped Superman. Now you try me.
I have the first issue in that series.
I kind of got a kick out of this little caption. You whipped Superman. Now you try me. It's kind of a double innuendo kind of a thing here going on.
Why not?
Let's whip. They're always doing whipping things and bondage things with Wonder Woman. I don't know. I get a kick out of that.
She's got a whip. And
then I found this Justice League of America #1.
I think that's dope.
I'm assuming that this is from the current run.
Maybe? No. A long time ago, maybe like look at the date inside.
This is a different run, I guess. I don't know. Where the
That's
hell is
probably
it? Look
2010.
at this. This is funny. Look, you got the Batman chest, and then you got Wonder Woman's boobs here.
Mm-hmm.
That's my immature self. Uh,
Man, look at Batman. It looks dope.
where the hell is it? They don't. Where's the dates? Damn it!
You got to find the editorial page. It's usually at the back or like
Why
it's
do
like
they, why do they do this to me? Why you do this to me, DC? You don't put it in the beginning the way you're supposed to.
every book does that.
It's supposed to be in the
Every every
beginning.
every book I pick up, I got to search for where the like the writers' names
I'm
and
pretty
stuff.
confident if I open up the next book. The next book is a Marvel book. I bet you it's in the beginning. This is annoying. Lauren Meltzer's Book of Fate. I
I
don't
think
know.
I think you just have old man moments because like look at I mean I mean
Maybe
some
I'm having like a old man moment.
that's page one. That's on a Marvel.
Where the hell is it? Did somebody rip the first page out of here?
Like it should either be on the first page or the last page or maybe the third page in the book. There should be some page
Yeah,
where
it should
there's
be.
like
Look. I'm going through this. One. Unless I'm missing the first page. Somebody rip it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Thank you for making me confused, DC. Oh, these people just love to confuse me. Look at this. Not only that, it's an oversized book, so I got more pages to have to go through on this. Who's this? Lex Luger? Luthor? Not Lex Luger. Lex Luger is old and messed up right now. You ever watch wrestling back in the days, Mike?
mm-hmm. I love wrestling.
I was a sucker for that. Tornadoes Past. What is this? Brad Meltzer.
I'm not current with wrestling, but wrestling for me is kind of like fads. Like it depends on what stories and
You know
stuff are
what?
going.
During COVID, with the whole shutting
Yeah.
down the stadiums
Right
and
there.
stuff like that, I got turned off a little bit to it, and
You just
I haven't jumped back in again.
look for the DC emblem on the page. Keep flipping until you see that DC emblem. You passed it. Keep going. No. Keep going. Right there.
This is it.
Yep, the red at the bottom.
This is such a pain in the ass. Look at this.
No, it's not. It's right next to a DC symbol.
It's a pain in the ass to me.
What page is that? Like second to last or third to
No,
last?
there's more pages. Look, one. There's like 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 6 more pages.
I guess because they have that like preview in the back. I don't know.
Let's see. Do they actually put the date in here?
It should be something because where's the printing count? You gotta have the
I'm looking. Oh, there we go. Look, it's not even in the red. It's on this thing. It's on this thing. This thing right here. It's not even the bottom of the red.
because I mean, watch when you find the date. Look how old that is. It's gonna be like a 2000.
2000.
Yeah, like I mean, it's old.
2000. I didn't realize that. All right.
I was thinking 2010, but it's even older than that.
All right. 2000.
21 years old. You know, almost 20.
Makes me happy. I got something old. So then I got this thing.
No, that is a nice. I think it's a like it might be like an expensive comic, like not super expensive, but maybe like a $20 or $30 comic. I think because that I'm not sure. You'd have to look it up, but I recognize it.
It might be. It might be. I got it because it was a number 1. It had all the Just League characters on the front. I like number 1s.
I think it's Jim Lee who did the art on that.
I don't think this is Jim Lee.
You sure?
No, it's definitely not Jim Lee. Definitely not Jim Lee. That I could say with confidence. This is not Jim Lee. Although it does have elements of Jim Lee on there.
I was looking at the Batman, and Batman kind of looks like Jim Lee's Batman.
I got a couple of the Batman Jim Lees and the Superman Jim Lees. He did such a great job on those characters.
a bunch of these. I mean, he still comes back and does like covers and
He
stuff.
does a great job. Then I picked up this thing, Spider Man. This is the baby Spider Man, the Mike Morales, Miles Morales. I got this
My,
one. You got it all beat up on here. Decent cover. I'm picking
that's a
these up left and right. Like I said, 33 cents. I'm picking them up. You know, try. I'm trying. I'm trying to embrace them. I'm trying to be open minded to these like Mickey Mouse little characters. I'm trying. Then I got this. This was a cool pickup. Solo Avengers featuring Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch. I like picking these things up. Trick Shot, that's Hawkeye's brother. I don't know if there's anything significant to it, but these are good reads. Just fun reads all over. So
I've never seen that book before. That would be new for me.
Solo Avengers, they made a series of this in the 90s.
Mm.
Late 80s. Late 80s, early 90s, somewhere around there. Fun reads. First appearance of Midnight Sun is in Doom War. Okay. How is that possible?
Yeah, it was like what Midnight Sun. First Midnight Suns is Ghost Rider in
First
31.
Midnight Sun cameo is in Ghost Rider 28. The first full is in 31, and first mention in book is 25 because they actually have the covers for Midnight Sun in issue 25. So if you want to go crazy spec and Midnight Suns, that's the order you're going to get them in. See, even though I don't sit and tell you guys, I recommend to you what you should buy, not buy. It doesn't mean I don't know. Like stupid stuff like that, I know. I don't know why, but I
Like
know.
Ghost Rider. Come on,
I actually read the books.
I'm a Ghost Rider and Blade fan. So growing up, those are a lot. Now, if you want to talk about like knowledge, that I do know, like that
So
whole side of
you
it.
remember that number 25 issue that was with the special deluxe cover with the fold outs that happen in there?
Yeah,
At
and it
the end
shows
of that book, they have all the covers for all the upcoming Midnight Sun books that are coming in, including first appearances of the Midnight Suns and all that stuff. Now,
yeah,
it's not in continuity, it's not cameo, but it's almost like those books that you find the advertisement for Hulk 181 or whatever the case is, like in those, it's almost like that. So if you're gonna do a full spec or your full collection of the Midnight Suns, that is a very cheap one to pick up. Then number 28 is the cameo, and number 31 is the full appearance.
mm-hmm.
You know, again, stupid nerd knowledge that I know. Why? I don't know. What's that mean?
More was the series that he showed earlier, and that. I mean, as far as I know, that's just DC. You know, that's Dark Side and Batman and Superman.
Look at this cover. This is a good cover. Again, I'm picking up whatever Avengers, Fantastic Four stuff, whatever I could find to put together my runs. Stuff that I don't have anymore. 681. Just a really, really nice cover. I don't think there's anything significant to this one. This is another series that I'm picking up. As many as I can, as cheap as I can. Again, these are all 33 cents. I'm getting them. 3 for $1. X-Men Gold. I now I have a handful of these. I'm going to try to build this run as cheaply as possible, and hopefully we actually accomplish it without having to break the bank, because I don't want to break the bank for stupid X-Men Gold and Blue and whatever. By the way, if anybody wants to hop in, the StreamYard link is in there. You can jump in and give me copyright strikes or whatever you want. Then, speaking of Ghost Rider, these are the things that I've been picking up as well. This Battle World connections to the Secret Wars. I'm trying to understand that latest Secret Wars thing, how it worked out. So I'm picking up as many of the books as possible to read and get the continuity. This thing is Ghost Racers. You got 4 different Ghost Riders on here, and I guess they're racing with each other. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I have not read any Robbie Reyes Ghost Riders yet, so this might be my first. And then this was a really fun pick, MacGyver.
I've never read MacGyver before.
I didn't know MacGyver had a comic.
Yeah, I don't even think I've seen that before. I'm pretty well.
I had to get it. MacGyver #1. Again, 33 cents. And then here's another weird thing: a green Deadpool.
Hey, he's
De-
sick.
Deadpool number 32. He's green. I think he
He's
worked
sick.
for Hydra.
He's having a bad day. He's green.
Hey, why not? He
Or
looks
he's
like
rich.
Jello.
That's his money suit. What?
Hey, how to get him? This Ultimate Extinction. Again, I'm picking up these Ultimate Extinction books, Ultimatum books. If I'm finding them cheap, I'm picking them up. 33 cents. I'm trying to discover how this whole universe works. Then I got this thing, Tales of Teen Titans, number 48. This is nice, thick. This got some girth on it. And this is a Perez cover, by the way, and Perez's art on the inside. So this is nice. Just again,
He
reading
said
the
that
Teen
was
Titans.
St. Patrick's Day Deadpool. That's that's who that was.
It's St. Patrick, yeah, the St. Patrick, Deadpool. And then here's another Teen Titans. Somebody's getting married here. Who's getting married here? I don't know, but somebody's getting
That's
married. This.
Brad and Linda. You know, we gotta honor Brad and Linda. You know, if you don't know Brad and Linda, check out my YouTube. No, I'm playing. I don't know who the fuck that is. Like, I really don't know who that is. But
You got this
it's
scraggly looking face guy and this woman
I think
here, and they're
Ted
getting married. Yeah, it's a
Ted
wedding issue. Why not?
and Zatanna. I don't know who that
I
is.
don't know. It's a happy wedding issue. I got it. I'm reading. All the gods are in the back. Athena's here. Maybe it's Wonder Girl or something like that. It was Wonder Girl one of the Teen Titans. I think she was.
He's bigger than
Yeah, Wonder
Thanos.
Girl. I think it's
Stretch.
probably Wonder Girl. Look at that. And she's
Like,
married this like weird guy. I don't know.
hey, wait, hold on. I gotta read
She
this.
could do so much better than him.
Wait, hold on. Highlight this right here. Find this one that I'm reading right here. That he did say he was dropping some jewels, and this is the first one he dropped that I read. It says by Jay Diggs. It says, nope, he's too big of a villain. He's bigger than Thanos. He said they got to stretch him like Kobe, like a villain in an Avengers movie where everybody has to come together like the Galactus type shit. I have no idea what he's talking about, but that has to be the best sum of a movie that I need to see. First off, I want to see who Thanos is, bro. Is that like Thanos' weak ass cousin or something like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Does Thanos?
How do I highlight people? Are you familiar with how this StreamYard thing works? How do I put them on the screen?
I think you just click the comments, like
Oh,
with your
look at that. I didn't know that.
boom
Look
learning.
at this. Look at what we discovered. Thank you, Mike. Look at this
So
modern technology.
as I think to catch up with the chat because you should be doing that anyway. So honor the chat. Do we get these people hanging out with us? I
See, I
saw
didn't know how that works. Now I know because I'm
Hey,
trying
Mark.
to answer people as they're going through the chat. Look at this. Boom. Look at this. Click on this, fam. Look at that. Now I'm going to be click happy. Look at this. Hey, William, how you doing?
Look at that picture, man. See, now I get a
Holy
picture of
crap! Look at
Davis.
this.
Before
Look
it
at
was
this. Look at what we got here. Look at this
that's a
fine
mighty fine
gentleman
man.
that's there, Southpaw. Holy crap! Look at this. Oh my God! We just discovered the world here, baby. Look
You
at
heard that? He's
this.
dropping PI, and knowing is half the battle. See?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh man, we just got something. We're enlightened, baby. We're enlightened, and knowing is half the battle.
Yeah.
Holy crap! What did we just discovered something.
See, now your subs are gonna go up so much more because you brought a whole nother element to
Please
your
don't.
channel.
Please, no more subs. I'm gonna have to give away another thing after this 150 thing. So take it easy. Then I found this other one, Solo Avengers number 2. Just another Solo Avengers. Just hang out.
Hawkeye and Captain Marvel.
This was the sleeper that I found in here, which is actually in beautiful condition. Do you know what this is?
Angela.
Yep. Guardians of the Galaxy number 5. First introduction to Angela in the Marvel Universe. 33 cents. Can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that.
I don't know, like half of his comments, I don't know what he's talking about. Like highlight his comment right there in the DC one. It says
DC
DC
claims a lot.
waits on
Just give
live
us a great movie, and then let's talk about the universe. I'll tell you this much: if they could offer me a good Lobo movie, if I could get a good Lobo movie,
bro,
I'm there.
I would kill for a Lobo movie.
I'm just
I
dying for that Lobo love, baby. I need Lobo in my life.
I've like, man, I don't know. I have a different opinion, but I enjoy everything that DC has come out with. Their animated, their movies. I mean,
The enemy's great.
yeah,
Enemy, they for the most part, they've knocked it out of the park. They've
I
really,
mean,
really, they really knocked it out of the park with the anime, for the most part.
are you
As far as the
watching?
movie's concerned, I don't
Are
think
you?
they're as horrible as people make them out to be.
I
They're not
liked all of it.
great.
Yeah, I can say okay. The first time I saw Justice League, it kind of pissed me off. But the reason that not Zack Snyder's, the original Justice League. Now I like Suicide Squad. I like the extended version. Okay, see, I'm a different DC fan, but I have my bias, right? They can come out with stuff that I won't like because guess what? I didn't like Batman and Robin back in the day.
Listen,
I remember
the
walking.
Nolan Batmans were off the chain for me.
I liked all the movies, and I can still appreciate certain things from those movies. It's not like that. And for me, I really shit on George Clooney. Like I don't know why they picked him to be a Batman. Like to me, that was just a weird casting. But I don't hate on George Clooney. I love him as an actor type thing, you know. But
Let's just highlight this for 1 second, Evil. We do need more cowbells, and we do need more Lobo in our lives.
see that I mean there's a bunch there's so many characters in both universes, right? DC and Marvel. And there's the people talk about their favorites and stuff. And yes, I love Batman, but I don't even know if he's my favorite. I want to say like he's somebody that I do love, but I love so many other characters. Like one of my biggest loves in the Marvel universe, I never even talk about is Supergirl. I love Supergirl. I love Batwoman. I love Lara Fleas. I love Lobo. I love The Question. I love Doctor Fate. I mean, there's a Swamp Thing. I mean, but that's just DC. Marvel shit, I can go for days because I mean, there's so many cool characters in both universes. So anybody that makes it to the big screen for me is kind of a cool thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and anybody right now for me would be spec as far as I'm concerned because I would love to see Throg make it to the big screen or Galactus in real form or I would love to see a Nihilus or, like, I mean, there's a bunch that we haven't
Oh,
ever
there's a
seen.
lot. There's a lot out there. I mean, Swamp Thing. All we need is a really good Swamp Thing to come back on the. How great would that be? And by the way, the '80s Swamp Thing wasn't horrible
No, they
for the
came out
time.
with a new,
For the time,
okay,
it was good.
they came out with a new Swamp Thing TV show that was wonderful. Got canceled after the first season, but it was dark. It was
Yeah,
great, man.
for the times, those were really good. Even now, watching it back, if you go there with an open mind, they're decent watches. You just got to go with an open mind. I love. Here's my bias. I love Wonder Woman.
I like Wonder Woman.
She's Greek, so I have to support her.
That's
I
one of my
love
favorite
Shaz-
things about
I
Wonder
love Shazam because he's got a Greek background. So,
I like him for that reason. Okay,
so
and I mean,
I
okay,
love
so
that element.
with the whole DC and Marvel thing, in my opinion, Marvel's doing the better job. Now, that's not to say that at one moment or another, DC can't equal that. That's the difference is DC has made mistakes, and I will admit that. But that's not to say that Disney, I mean, everybody makes mistakes, right? Just because Marvel's been killing it recently, that doesn't mean they can't mess up. I'm like, my opinion is, I mean, Warner Brothers has been a huge company for a long time, and that's DC. I mean, it's not like they're going around. They haven't. I mean, so I mean, I just believe recently they've kind of gone in a weird angle with DC, and I don't know why. It was like, Marvel was kind of more family friendly oriented, and then DC was like, well, we're just gonna make ours adult with some comedy, and I don't know why they went that direction.
You know what? They merged too many different ideas together. All right, for example, when they did Superman versus Batman or Batman versus Superman, I don't know what order that was in. Okay,
It's
they
like,
threw different elements from the Dark Knight Returns, which I love
mhm.
the Dark Knight Returns, but they
Yeah, me
got
too.
it they got it screwed up by like adding like three different storylines, five different stories
Okay,
together in one
see
freaking movie, and
my
it
problem
screwed
wasn't
everybody up.
My problem wasn't even that. It's the whole like why bring Doomsday into it, like
Yeah, I
and
mean, you're throwing Doomsday out of nowhere in there too. Like,
for the
what the
second,
hell?
that's my opinion on why where DC's failing. Like, why bring that villain so soon into any of the movies? Like, and especially the Doomsday we got, it's not even like a good version of Doomsday. It was a horrible, it's not even like the good telling of Doomsday or who he's supposed to be, because Doomsday is pretty cool, like as far as like, I mean, his origin story and just what he's out there to do type thing. But
So it
no,
was
that
growing pains,
in
apparently.
my opinion, yeah. Oh, see, maybe it was growing pains, but because I don't think there was a dog in Family Ties, but I'm not sure there could have been, and he might have looked the same. I don't remember, man. It's been so I haven't watched any of those sitcom shows since they were on TV when I was growing up. I don't go back and watch Family Ties or Golden Girls, or I watched all that when I was growing up. Like I Love Lucy,
Take
watched
it
it.
easy, comic book gallery.
The Honeymooners, watched it.
Oh yeah, I love it. To the moon, Alice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love Ed Norton and how you call
Sanford and
it,
Son,
Ralph
watched
Cramden.
Cosby Show, watched it. I mean, I can name off. I mean, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, watched it. Yeah, I
I
watched.
love Lucy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're a younger person and you're trying to watch all this stuff now, guess what? I grew up with that stuff. I watched it when it was
Three's
on air.
Company. I love Three's
Alf,
Company.
Alf, baby, dinosaurs. I could start naming off some of my personal favorites during those eras. But Alf, man, I love Alf.
Alpha's funny. Alpha's funny.
Mork
I didn't like
Mork
Blossom.
and Mindy. Huh?
I didn't like Blossom.
I like Blossom to a certain extent. There were some parts of it
Yeah,
that were
it
annoying.
got irritating to me at some point. Let
I
me
wouldn't
just
say
finish
it's like
through
a
these.
huge fan
We
of
got
the.
a Legion of Superheroes special
Okay.
number 1.
I
Why?
like that.
It's pretty cool. And this is what I liked about this one. Legion of Substitute Heroes. Look at these defects.
I like all of them. I recognize like a couple of them.
So I don't know what's the deal with them, but I like stuff like this. I really do. Then I found another Teen Titans, the new Teen Titans, number
Yeah, it's dope.
36. Dope cover.
I'd pick that up just for the cover. I mean, I like. You don't see too many rain covers, and especially like good-looking rain covers. I like
What
how
a
Raven
what a
too.
cover. Look at this. Look at this. How could you go wrong with this? And then I threw a little thing in the action. I found number 8 of the thing.
The Thing. I see. That's a series I did read because I was a Fantastic Four fan. I love the
Yeah.
Thing.
I loved the torment that this poor guy goes through on a daily basis. I mean, some of
Here's
it
my
is self-inflicted, but he's all messed up and tormented. He's going through day to day looking like this freaking abomination. He can't really have any kind of personal relationship with anybody because he'll probably give them some kind of like bad cuts with his rocks. It's
They're
really not.
yelling at.
Hey, Slim, how you doing? Slim, if you want to jump in,
They're
you're more
telling
than
you to.
welcome to. Anybody else
Telling,
too? If you want to jump in, you're more than welcome to. At
they're
least
telling you keep clicking stuff.
I'm
They're
gonna
teaching.
keep clicking stuff. I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
I know. It's hard.
Listen, this was a whole new epiphany
Element.
to me of
Yeah,
this
I
whole
know.
clicking on like names. I didn't know how to do this. This is wonderful.
I know.
And then I got this. You'll probably appreciate this.
Ooh.
Obi-Wan and Anakin, number 4.
I know that. I know that. That's a good issue.
So I got that. All this stuff, this entire stack that you just saw, 33 cents a piece. The entire lot cost me $11. How am I gonna go wrong with that? And then I got a couple of books for $2 each from next to them. I got this Daredevil 120, Daredevil 122. These came in plastics, believe it or not. Look at this fancy stuff.
Yeah, that's how my shops work. All the older stuff comes in bags and boards.
Then I got Fantastic Four 201, 202. All this for $2 each. I'm not gonna pass this stuff up when I see it this cheap.
I wouldn't
Especially,
either.
and these are in decent shape. Well, this stuff was a no-brainer. $11 for all this? That's nuts. That's nuts.
Anything Star Wars, my friend. Anything.
You know, you can't find quarter bins anymore, but 33-cent bins, hey, close enough. This was
Ooh.
a great find. $2.
Oh yeah. Is that Jack Kirby?
Jack Kirby goodness.
Jack Kirby.
New Gods #5. Thank God the movie thing fell because now I'm actually getting these for really cheap, and I really wanted them all. So
It's coming back.
hey, let it come back after I collect them all for really cheap, and I'll be happy.
If anybody noticed, they haven't stopped the Snyderverse. It's still going forward. We got Aquaman 2 coming. We got Shazam 2 coming. All those are continuity. They just...
And then I got something that our good friend Gary B would probably appreciate. Conan number 21. Number 21, $2, man.
Yeah, man. I love Conan. I pick up
And then
any old.
Conan number 22, $2. You know what I'm missing? 23 and 24, probably the most expensive ones. But hey, I'll take 21 and 22 for $2 a piece. Hey,
yeah,
I'm there. I'm there. And that's it. That's stuff I got. This entire lot of crap that I got today is all shown. So I don't know. What do you think? Did I do good with this stuff?
Yeah, I like all of them.
Can't go wrong with that, right? This stuff is gold. This is gold, Jerry. This is gold. But you can't go wrong. I mean, this one deserves a oh yeah by far, man, because this is like Kool-Aid. I told you, get the back in the basement, man. This guy's gonna give me another copyright strike. But this is it. This is as good as it gets. I got a stack of comics for $11. I got the new books. It was the new books. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with all these now, but these are fun reads. It also gives me stuff to practice pressing and cleaning and doing that whole thing with them. So I enjoy, like stuff like this gives me entertainment. It gives me stuff to do. Hey, look at who joined us. Look at this. Look at who joined us. Look at this.
How's it going, guys?
Very good, Slim. How you been?
I'm okay. I'm at work right now. I'm on break. So I gotta go back in a few minutes.
You're at the hospital now, huh?
No, I'm at dialysis clinic.
Oh, the dialysis clinic.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I work nights, so that's why I'm missing all the fun here.
Well, it's all right, man. We sometimes we jump on with you on the weekends, and we get to, we're not going to be all on the same day, so it's good because now we're not competing for YouTube ratings. We're not competing for the same time slots. So
yeah, and it makes it that much
just fine.
It's more like a special appearance with Slim Cox.
Right.
That's it, man. We got Evil on, we got Sean on. This is as good as it gets. I don't know if you saw the beginning of the show or the stream or whatever you want to call this abomination. I said everything about the contest, the giveaway.
Okay.
Everybody that in order to be able to get in here, you just have to put a comment on the regular comment things saying hashtag oh yeah. That's it. The spelling is like this. Oh yeah. So
guy.
without the exclamation. So
oh yeah. All right.
Simple. So all you have to do is hashtag oh yeah on the comments. You enter it in. You'll get some really cool stuff. I'm not telling you what it's going to be at this moment, but you'll find out when I unveil it during the video where I pick the winner. So it'll be really cool. You get something a little weird, a little bit cool, a little bit spec, a little bit of everything.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
So are you hiding any comics under the equipment down there or anything like that?
Dialysis office,
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my midtime books to come in. That's all.
Oh, you haven't got your Midtown haul yet. Do you get them
Yeah,
every
I
week?
actually ordered from Midtown Comics, so I'm just waiting for my books to come in.
When do they usually
How much
arrive?
of
Like
discount do you get from Midtown Comics when you buy?
10%, I think.
All right, that's not horrible.
Yeah.
Do they bag and board?
It's bag and boarded, and it's
See?
free shipping over like $89 or something like that.
Look, see? Look at that.
Not
Look
bad.
at that. And they're in New York. They're one of the few New York guys that actually still bag and board. The only problem is they're in the city, and I got to freaking take a hike to drive down there, and it's a pain in the ass. But it is what it is.
Right.
I just like complaining.
I'm sure it's gonna be late because they just told me they just shipped it, so it'll be late again. So we'll see.
what day do they normally come? Is it like a Friday or a Saturday?
I usually order it like on a Thursday or sometimes sometimes today, Wednesday. But when they process it, it takes them a while. So last time I got like 2 weeks late. Sometimes I got like the next what do you call it? Next week I get it. So
Hmm.
I'm about to go back
And
to
you get them
work.
every
So
single week, or you like get them bi-monthly or every month?
I can't hear you.
Do you get them every single month or bi-weekly?
I still can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
He said, "Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
We might be listening."
It's kind of like muffled and
What
staticky.
the hell? I'm using a damn Yeti. Look. I'm using a damn Yeti, and it's supposed to work better than normal microphones. It's not working for some reason.
That's
Can
better.
you guys hear
Okay.
me?
I can hear
I
you now.
Damn you, Yeti! It's supposed to be good.
It might be like could be a couple.
What I was saying is, do you get them every single week, bi-weekly, once a month?
I get them every week.
Is it worth it for you to get them once a week, or just wait like bi-weekly or every month, just so you can save the shipping?
Well, if you order more, like over $89, it's free shipping. So, I mean, I order at least close to what 18 to 20 books or so.
Oh, that would do it.
Yeah.
That would definitely do it.
To me, that's a steal. And if you're gonna order, because you think about it, it's not that many books, 80 bucks. I mean, compared to what, but if you're going to go that route, free shipping, that's where you're saving, right?
Yeah, that's where you save some money is free shipping. So free shipping is not bad if it's like over $89. So I usually spend close to roughly around there or more.
Mm-hmm. Depends on the weeks, right?
Yeah, depending on the week. Sometimes it's a big week. Sometimes it's light week. Sometimes I just stop by my local LCS and pick up some books. Last week I didn't order.
What does that mean? I gotta go get me at me in FB Facebook.
All right, it says, "All right, homies, I gotta go. Get at me in Facebook, YouTube, JDiggs100. Keep digging them long boxes. There will be gold in there. Peace out."
There'll be gold, Jerry. There'll be gold. Anybody that watches Seinfeld, they'll know what I'm talking about.
Back to work soon.
All right, guys. I gotta go back to work.
All right. I appreciate you hopping in, Sean.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy, Mike. Take it easy, Journey. I'll talk to you guys later.
We'll catch up soon. No, I don't think I'm gonna let this go too much. Peace, joy, peace and love, peace and love. Anybody watch Howard Stern ever or listen to Howard Stern back in the days? Peace and love, peace and love. All right, looks like everybody's hopping off. I think we extended our welcome too much.
It's 2 hours.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's way more than enough, right? All right. So we showed up some books. Now it's time for everybody to take 5, and we'll reconvene at another time.
Yeah.
All right. So let me log in. Thank you, everybody, for joining us Until next time, you keep collecting, and I'll keep recollecting. Don't forget to rate hashtag. Oh yeah, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
win stuff.
hashtag.
Hashtag. Oh yeah.